Something we don't hear enough about is the importance of secured credit cards. These cards are generally for people who are building their credit or rebuilding their credit. Here are my top 5 secured credit cards. First one up is the Discover It. So if you have poor or very limited credit and want the opportunity to earn cash back rewards, Discover It secured card is one of the best options you'll find. You can earn 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants on up to $1,000 in your first year. 1% unlimited cash back on all other purchases. This happens automatically. After you've had the card for about 7 months, Discover will begin conducting monthly account reviews to see if you're eligible to have the card graduate from secured to unsecured, and then you get your deposit refunded. The minimum deposit for this card is $200. The credit limit can go from $200 to $2,500. So you could deposit up to $2,500 for this card. One of the negatives with this card is that it has a high APR, usually around 28.24%. Overall, this is a very good card. Next up is the Capital One Secured Card. So with this one, usually secured cards require your deposit to match your credit line, but with this Capital One Platinum Secured Card, it is a little bit different. So depending on your credit score, you could qualify for a deposit as low as $49, all the way up to $200. So Capital One has a pre-approval tool that you will use prior to applying for this card. And again, based on your credit score, your minimum deposit will be $49.99 or $200. I've had this card for about 7 years now. And one of the great benefits of this card is that it will graduate eventually. It took me about 5 years to have mine graduate, but it graduated. A negative with this card is the high APR, which is 30.74%. So that is very, very high. But again, on this channel, we don't make late payments, and we pay off our balance in full each month. And again, this card has the ability to graduate. Once your card graduates, you get all your deposit money back. This is a great card to start out with. If you don't have any cards with Capital One, I highly suggest this card. Next card up is the Open Sky. So I've had my Open Sky secured card for about 5 years now, and this is a card that is pretty good. You can get started with the minimum deposit of $200 all the way up to $3,000, which is not too bad at all. Another thing that I like about this secured card is there's no credit check to apply, there's no credit risk to apply, and then 88% average approval rate. So that is excellent. So when I got this card 5 years ago, it was a little bit different, but now it seems that the card has been improved. And remember, with secured credit cards or any credit card, you want to make sure you pay off that balance in full each month. This shows that you're being responsible with your credit, and this will allow you to have the opportunity to have your card graduate. Get evaluated for credit line increases every 6 months. And this card also reports to all 3 major credit bureaus, which again is a plus. Next card up is the Navy Federal N Rewards Secured Credit Card. You can get this card with as little deposit as $200. So again, comparable to these other cards that are on this list. If you are new to credit, you're rebuilding credit or establishing credit, this is another great option. This card has no annual fees, no balance transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees, no cash advance fees, and a low 18% rate, which is really, really good. And also you earn rewards on this card. Not anything much, but 1% points per dollar spent, which is something. Now on the website, it doesn't say anything about this card graduating at all, but there are data points out there that show that this card has graduated for people. And also, again, if you're paying off your monthly bill responsibly in full, after about 6 or 7 months, what I would do is try to get a change of product for this card. So upgrade this product to cash rewards or another one of the Navy Federal cards. But with this card, if you can't get one of the other Navy Federal cards initially, and your credit score is very, very low, and your credit profile is just, really, really bad, this is a good option just to get your foot in the door with Navy Federal. The last card on the list is the State Department Federal Credit Union Platinum Rewards Secured Card. So this card also gives you points on it. So you get 1 point per every dollar spent. And this card is secured by funds in your savings account. So this card is a great option for building or improving your credit while enjoying benefits and convenience of a credit card. Available credit lines start at $250. So again, the limit is not very high at all, but it's a way to get your foot in the door with the State Department Federal Credit Union. So my thoughts on this card is if you put $5,000 into the savings account, that can be your secured limit. It doesn't talk on the website about limits on this card. So if you have $1,000, 2,000, and that's what you put on into your savings account, your secured amount should be that amount too. So which one out of all these is my favorite? I'm going to go with the Discover It card. I've had that card for over 5 years now. That's the card that I started out with back in 2018. Had my deposit of $200, I think it was. Card graduated, and now I'm up to $7,000 with that card. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.